we forget, like, I was introduced to drugs, like, through, like, peers. And when we introduced to these drugs, we don't have an idea that it could really spaz out.
That there's
You know what I'm
powerful as
saying?
they
It'd be
are.
just one night of fun. Hey, everybody having fun. You don't pop this perk. You don't take this ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, okay, it's everybody out. It's we having a good time. But like, it becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, you get to feeding that monster, and it gets bigger. And the talent becomes secondary because you're mostly into drugs at that point. And you know, I indulged, and by the grace of God, I was able to, make it through and keep myself up. And but actually the business part, it kind of like went left. Sometimes I'd be available, sometimes I won't. But when it most counted, I wasn't available.
So everybody in this room got a lot of genuine love for you, like not just talking because we on TV and shit.
Yes.
Correct.
Where are you at with that now?
I went to the rehab like a year ago.
Okay.
So I've been straight since then.
So you ain't.
I flew to L.A.
You ain't indulged in nothing for a year. You're a year clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, we're happy about that. But like, how was that process like initially for you? Was it hard starting that, or were you able to just kind of like understand this is what I need to do, or was it like an adjustment and like some real shit you had to go through to finally get to the point where like, okay, I have to stick with this so that I can be better for myself and my kids?
Yeah, both. I think for my health, you know what I mean.
Right.
I was to a point where like I was still dabbling a little bit and wasn't doing exactly what I used to do, and then I saw myself about to go back that route. You know what I mean. Then I was like, well, let me just take this flight. So I bought a ticket to L.A. and like I could see the Hollywood sign. Like they had us like in dead smack in the middle of Hollywood, and it was a good thing. You know what I mean? I flew out there.
I think that shit be denial. You know what I'm saying? Nigga think they can handle that shit when they own it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'm good. Until you have to really hit rock bottom to say you ain't good.
Yeah. That's exactly what it did, because my dad is he's fighting his addiction also, and
so it's hereditary.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to touch on, because once you look at that family tree, and everybody in my family had an addiction problem. From my grandmama had like what 7 kids, 6 of them did it, and like five of them is dead off of it. You know what I mean? Like really was using, and like it's only my mom and my auntie left. So and my dad is in his addiction, and also my daughter has started to use, and she's just like, it's really bad. So I offered to go with my daughter. She's 19. Yeah, and I offered, but she's so out, what I mean, out of it right now. Man. She's indulging it right now, and it's heavy. So I was like, well, for the sake of my kid, you know what I mean, I offered to go with her, but she spazzed out on me. So I went on and went so I could be strong for her.